If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. And for the returning subscribers, thank you for coming back. I've been away a little over a month now. So I had been posting the short videos just to keep the channel alive. If you haven't seen them, I'll post a link somewhere on the screen so that you can see them. Where have I been? Well, I recently had a baby. Yeah, hence the beautiful chubby puffy face. And I've been recovering since. Yeah, it's been about a month since I had baby, so I'm much better now. At least my face and facial features are going back to normal very slowly. And then I've been home enjoying my restful time, and it's been good. I've also been watching YouTube and watching some of my favorite YouTubers. Another reason I wanted to post the videos because yesterday was my birthday. I turned 29, and I don't know, I feel okay. There was something my younger sister shared or posted for me, on her WhatsApp, and it was like counting the achievements through your 20s. Well, it's not that everyone is supposed to have achieved those particular things, but she was at least counting the achievements that I've done through my 20s. Graduated university. Well, let me not call them achievements, let me say milestones. Yeah. So something my young sister posted yesterday was about the milestones that I have come through my 20s, which have been good, I think. Thank you for posting that. Sometimes when you're turning a new year, there's always this tendency to think, so what have I done? What have I accomplished? I don't know if it's maybe just me, because I come to understand now that I'm more goal oriented. So whenever it's a birthday or a new year or the year end, I like to, even if I don't do it subconsciously, I will sit there and I will start checking what I've accomplished or the things I've done throughout this particular period of time. So there was graduate university, which I did. I got married, I got a job, I had kids, and they're not all per se accomplishments, but they are milestones. At least for me, they are milestones. So it makes me feel a little bit better about getting older, because at least I have these things that I wanted to have. Yeah, I remember a friend some years ago had posted something on Facebook, a status. Oh, that was like, do you remember a time when everything you have now was a prayer request, or the things you have now were things that you once prayed for? So it's good to be grateful for everything you have now. We may not have all we want, but if we have even half of what we want, it's something to be grateful for. So one last point that Max had put also was start a business. Now, start a business was something that I really, really wanted to do this year. I had business plans planned out. I wrote them down. There's a little book there. And I was even thinking of how I'm going to get the money. I started saving. And, I was geared to starting a business. But then when I found out I was pregnant, I knew, okay, perhaps I may not be able to start the business immediately. Because number one, I just didn't want to stress myself too much and to overreach. And usually, especially on this pregnancy, I had high BPs, so I didn't want to put any extra stress on myself anyway. So the starting a business sort of took a back burner, and thankfully my sister sort of wants us to partner together. So I think she has done a lot more groundwork. Or at least she picked up from where I'd left off. I didn't even do as much as probably she has. So at least on the starting a business, it can be some. Yeah. So I was watching. Yeah. So I was watching YouTube, and my usual or favorite YouTubers, the people I'm subscribed to, and one of them was talking about how she had to indefinitely close her business, not because it wasn't doing well. She had a pretty good clientele. Even her supply chain was also pretty good, and she was managing everything well. But then she said she stopped. She had to close her business because it just wasn't the right time for her. She had to focus on her former employment. Number one, she had to focus on her former employment because running a business, and also she's a YouTuber, and she's married, and having a formal job. All these things put together, they can be quite time consuming. You know, when you make a video and you're editing can take hours, sometimes even days if you're being interrupted, or if you have things from work that you need to complete. It can take days to just edit a video. It's such that if I'm saying my birthday was yesterday, I mean it would be now days ago, you know? So it becomes a bit more cumbersome. So then she was talking about how at the time when she was doing her business, it was just her. So she would go to work, come back from work, do her homework from work, and then she'd have to sit down, look at emails, fill in clients' products, fill in clients' orders, send them, package them, box them, send them, receive the money, and all those things were to be done by one person. And then, yes, she did have some help in form of her family members, her cousins, or her husband, her mother. And it's good to have that kind of help, but number one, if they're doing it voluntarily, they're not always available. So she was working overtime. So she just thought instead of having all this stress altogether, she ended up closing. She ended up closing her business indefinitely, and I absolutely understand. I remember I was talking to one of my friends, and I was thinking, my biggest fear, of course, of starting a business is it fails because it doesn't receive the amount of attention that it needs, or I don't give it the amount of attention that it needs, which is why I've been sort of a little hesitant to start the business that I really want to do, because I may not have the amount of time that it needs me to afford it, and I don't want to start something that will fail, you know. Yeah, so, and that's why I thought this year that I perhaps just let it be and just focus on the things that I'm already good at, the things that I'm already doing, so that I can do them well. Yeah, and also I was pregnant, so I was so tired all the time. I still haven't gotten out of that after lunch nap time. I'm trying to fight it, but if you can see, I'm quite tired already. My body's calling me for a nap time. Plus, also, baby wakes up in the night. He doesn't wake up so often. He's a pretty good baby. So he wakes up, and like last night he was up for a while, and so we are up at night. Plus, we have to do the daytime routine. If we throw it off, everything just goes off, and I end up super tired, and he's super angry and will be crying all the time. Yeah, so there are these little nuances. So even now, I'm not pregnant anymore, but right now is still not a good time to start a business because baby is little. We have to stick to the routine 100%. If we deviate, I'm the one who suffers. He will be sleeping there, and I will be awake trying to do other things. So yeah, so right now is not the perfect time to start a business either, but I'm hoping as he gets a little older and he sort of adjusts to daytime nighttime, that we can start the business. Yeah, another YouTuber talked about trusting God's perfect timing for you, or everything will come in its perfect time for you. So yeah, for me right now, I'm just trusting that everything I need to do will be done in God's perfect timing for me. It may not be now, may not even be next year, may not be as soon as I want it to be, but I know for sure all the things that I want to do and accomplish, I will be able to. So I'm just taking life as it comes. Yeah, 29, you know, just stop taking. The one thing I really want to do is just get back in shape. After 2 babies, girl, my body's tired. She needs a break. So I'm just looking forward to being cleared by my doctors, and I can go back and not go back. I can start working out and just, get in shape, get healthy. And I have 2 little babies and I'm still young, so I just want to take care of my health for a while. I think 2022 will be a year of health for me. I just want to focus on my health and just be healthy. Yeah. I'd like to say lose weight, but sometimes not everything goes as we plan. But I just definitely do want to be healthier. I'm not unhealthy. I just need to be healthier. And also I feel like my body needs to recover a bit more, and get back in shape after having a baby. This time it needs help. When I had my first one, it needed help, yeah, but it picked up slowly over time. But this one, I feel like it needs a little bit more help than the first time. So I'm looking forward to going back to working out and just, I don't know, I'm just looking forward to doing something new. So that's where I've been. Had a baby, had a birthday, and we moved. I haven't yet finished decorating, but I hope that one day soon, I won't do a full house tour, but I can just post some pictures here and there of the places in the house that I love the most. Of course, I'm not going to do a full house tour. That's a lie. But when I'm done, when I feel like I'm done decorating, I will definitely share some pictures about the places I love in the house. Yeah. So that's all, at least for now. I hope I get to post this sooner. And yeah, keep in touch. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and invite your friends to subscribe, number one. And also you can keep in touch with me on my Facebook page and my blog. I'll post some links somewhere on the screen. My Facebook page, my blog, my Instagram. My 2-year-old is awake. So I need to take a nap. Otherwise, yeah, so yeah, let's keep in touch, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.